Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome into another early 2020 set review. Today we're going to be looking at set number 75269, the Duel on Mustafar, and I just really am impressed by this set. Anyways, it has 208 pieces, 2 minifigures, and will be retailing for $19.99 USD and $24.99 Canadian, and I am loving these duel sets that they keep putting out with the Duel of Fates and then the Duel on Starkiller Base and this set now, the Duel on Mustafar, and it just, oh my goodness, I'm just loving it so much. I think that it is just so great that they're going through and doing these iconic battles from each of the movies, and I really hope that they go back and give us an updated Count Dooku versus Yoda, or with Obi-Wan and Anakin. I think that would just be really great. I'm just loving these sets so much. These little two minifigures, but with beautiful landscape of the actual fight scene, and I just think that this is really great, and I hope they continue to do this every single year, because I will buy every single one of the Duel sets. Oh my goodness, this is really great, and I'm so excited to bring this to you. And just a bit of a backstory, I actually got this set when The Revenge of the Sith first came out, and I remember waking up to it on my birthday, and it was at the foot of my bed, and I remember building that huge set, the one that you could actually move around with your hands and different things to have them fight against each other, and if you push down on their heads, their lightsabers lit up and everything. So that this scene is really nostalgic to me, and honestly, this is one of my favorite Star Wars movies, if not my favorite Star Wars movie. I just absolutely love Revenge of the Sith, and I'm really excited to be able to bring you guys this review early. I got this from Mastermind Toys. It is probably out at Toys R Us now. And Kohl's, I think, in the US, I don't even know what that is. I think it's a bookstore or something. They have it out, as well as the Y-Wing Microfighter is available right now online. So I got to get this review out before everyone else starts getting their hands on it from ordering it. But anyways, everyone, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the build of Mustafar and then the minifigures. All right, let's talk about this build. And I think that the pictures do not give this thing justice. I'm actually going to clip it here so you could see that you can actually clip that together. And I've lost some of the studs, but we'll get to that in a second. That is one of the play features, but you could see there from up above, you could see how it looks. Underneath, you've got these yellow and red base plates, and I think that that's really important, because when you look at it from here, you could really see the different lava textures, and because they're transparent orange, you get a real good sense, I think, of what it actually looks like, and I think that that looks so great. The different texturing that they've been able to accomplish there, as well as giving you some yellow studs there, it looks so good, and it gives it this really nice effect. And I think that the black looks really good for the actual rock parts of Mustafar, but my only complaint is, I think, at least when I think of Mustafar, it kind of goes black to gray, but I could be wrong about that. So having the whole thing black, I'm not sure. I guess this is kind of meant to be the part of the building and everything, so that's fine. Maybe that's attached to the mountain, but we'll get to that in a second. But overall, I just wanted to show you the aesthetic of this build. Like, you could see all the charred parts here, and it looks really great. And I think that this is just, it looks so stunning, and when you actually have it in hand, and I hope that this review is kind of giving you that sense, just seeing how detailed it looks with the lava and everything. And there is one really cool play feature which I didn't know exists. So you take 3 of the studs that they give you, the transparent studs, and you put them over here in this little spot down there. And I didn't even expect this, but it's a really cool feature. I'm going to block my hand here. I'm going to shoot them this way so that you could see, and I don't want them to go off, but you just push this in real fast, and you kind of pop out the studs to make this lava spewing sort of effect that catches their clothes and stuff on fire. So I'll try it again here. And I just think that looks so good. It does get a little bit stuck depending on how the studs land in there, but I just love that play feature so much. And I like the little flames as well, just the texture here. I think that what these, at least this set and the last set from Starkiller Base, they've just gotten the terrain so down to the actual movie. Like, it just looks so great with the stone here and the different textures that they've been able to do here with the round parts mixed with some of the cheese slope parts. It just looks so great with the lava here and everything, as well as just over here at the side. Like, it looks absolutely stunning and everything. But I don't really have too much more to say about the texturing. Let's look at, I'm going to say the best play feature, of course, for last. But you can actually change the whole shape of this. You've got this part here that can connect here, and you can have them fighting closer up in a second. We'll look at that. But so the other play feature that I want to talk about before we get to the fighting play feature is this part here. Now, in the movie, I think that this is meant to be the thing that they're actually climbing up, but the problem with that is, let me show you what I mean, is this part is the part that actually sinks into the lava, and they're starting to climb upwards. But you can't really do that here. So I think on the box and everything, it shows it going like this, so that's kind of strange to me. This part was already supposed to be in the lava, I believe is what it's trying to be, or maybe this is sinking in and they're fighting over here while it sinks in. But again, I think because this is actually connected to the lava, this is what should be sinking down. So I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. You're gonna have to let your imagination go a bit, but I could be wrong, but I watched the clip and I'm not really sure what this is trying to recreate here, because it doesn't really make sense that it's dropping down like that. And on the actual box, it has it so that it's actually facing directly up, which you can see here how that looks. So again, I think it looks good, but it's just it's upside down, if I'm thinking of the right thing, but I could be wrong. Let me know. I did watch the clip, so hopefully I'm right about that. But it is a cool play feature, and I think that this looks really iconic, like the parts where they are climbing up it, and you can fit them actually on there. Or this could be maybe the beam that they're walking out on. Maybe that's what it is actually. I don't know, but still, it sinks into the lava. It doesn't... Yeah, it's kind of weird, but you can have them fighting there, which just looks really, really awesome, and have their lightsabers touch there, but it looks really great. And I don't know, it's just like that part of it that you can kind of recreate that scene, at least, of them walking across, and maybe it doesn't show you that in the box. This Ashnflash exclusive here, but you can kind of have them sinking down a little bit like that. I guess that's good. That fixes this play feature for me. But again, doesn't show that on the box, but you can pop that off if you wanted to as well, so it can go further. And what is hitting it that's preventing it from going lower? Oh, it's hitting it there, so I guess if you wanted to, you could swing them around that way. But yeah, that's it for that. I don't really have anything more to say about that, simply because, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something, or I missed a minute, or it's a deleted scene, or something. But let's take Anakin and Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan goes here on this platform, and Anakin goes on the droid. And what's interesting here, you might be able to see, but Anakin has the high ground. See, Anakin has the high ground. So it's kind of weird to me. Oh, I put him the wrong way. But what I do really like is if you have a friend, and if you wanted to, you could actually have them dueling, which is just like the set that I got for my birthday all those years ago, which I really, really love. So you can have them dueling. They have these little handles here that you can have them fighting, so you can smash them about, and you can also slide them across here. You can see how that works. They're on these parts here with the piece that actually hooks onto it on the groove. So you could slide them across really fast using this handle, and you could have them, if you go at a really fast speed, I just broke something else, but if you go at a really fast speed, you can knock one of them over, which just looks really, really great. And I love that so much. You could have them moving around, but of course, like I showed before, you could have them going like this as well, so have them clashing into each other forward. So there's just two options. You can have them jousting going like this, like from side to side, or you could have them jousting towards each other, which I just love so much. I think that that's really, really cool. And while this is a really simple thing that Obi-Wan is on, and I think that he should have the high ground, but it should be a little higher up, or at least the same height, because that's really, they're floating down the same lava stream, right? So it should sort of be the same height. They are both floating or hovering. But besides that, I think that this is a really cute little build. It's accurate. It gets the job done. I don't get why the droid has that part there. Maybe for accuracy of the actual droid build, that it has a little bit higher up, but it would have been cooler if, again, they were both on the same height. They do have a 1x1 tile there. I think that's the only print throughout the entire set of how to control that. I always thought that was funny. Like, it was really convenient that both of the platform and the droid both knew where to go and to help by helping Anakin and Obi-Wan continue to fight. That was really really convenient. But the build here looks really cute. I love the eyes there, and the arms do have a little bit of articulation, not that much, but you can lift it a little bit, and if you wanted to, you could spin around the skate parts. But I don't want to really mess it up, but they can pop off really easily if you don't be careful But I do really like that a lot. And again, it's the handles here, so they're really fast, and I think that's really good. And you could have them, I guess, going down the lava stream that way or that way, whatever way you want. And I love that part of this set, and I think that was something that the pictures do not really get across, which just looks really, really great. And I think that this is such a good set, and I hope that in the future they continue to have these ways that you can actually have these minifigures fight. And while I can still do it together, like by myself, it would be cool to do this with somebody else, and actually you could have them like fighting, and you could just yell at each other, "It's over, Anakin, I have the high ground," and all that stuff. You know, it's really exciting. This is one of the most quoted scenes, right? And to be able to do that now in Lego form, I can just see all of the stop motion animations and brick films to come out of this. I love it. It's really great. But let's take a look at the minifigures. And here is Jedi Master Anakin Skywalker. Oh, wait! I got him. No, but here is Anakin, and the chosen one here looks really great, and it looks so stunning. I think that this is just a really great looking minifigure, and it is a bit of a shame that the leg printing is a reuse, but I do like that the torso is exclusive here with the new burn marks on it. That looks really great, as well as this new face print. I really like this expression, but also if you take off the hair, you can see on the back he's got his yellow eyes there, so that's really good. You could just hear him saying, "I hate you," and all that. Like, oh, this scene is just one of the best, and I think it's the best lightsaber fight that we've ever had. But taking a look there at the back printing, it just looks equally great with the burn marks and everything from the lava spewing about while they're fighting. And the hair here is the Anakin hair in this reddish brown, which just looks good. And of course he has the blue lightsaber. Next we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the leg printing again is the exact same. Would have been nice if they had the burn marks on that as well, but the torso there looks really great. And it's easier to see, I think, on him because of the tan robes and everything, as well as on the back. Like, look at the detail there. That looks so stunning. I think that it's so cool that they have this kind of burnt and scarred variant for him. And of course he has a blue lightsaber. The hairpiece there that he's got is the Robin one in the reddish brown, and that looks really great for Obi-Wan. And this new face, it looks really, really great. I love this look for Obi-Wan, and I really like this expression on the back. Like this worried expression, or even this, I don't know, I kind of get the sense of the sadness expression when he's just like, "You are my brother, Anakin," and all that stuff. Like, this print, I think, really just evokes so much expression and emotion, as well as for the angry Anakin. I think that just looks really, really great. And while they don't have a specific spot on the actual build for you to recreate it, I'll just show you one really quickly. So it was kind of difficult to find a spot to actually recreate it. I had to remove one of the flame pieces, but, you know, having him cut in half here, you shouldn't have a hand and everything, but I don't know. It is a bit of a shame that they don't have a specific spot for you to do this, and I had to remove the flame as well. So it would have been cool if they did that, because it is, of course, I think just one of the most iconic parts. Of course, seeing him catch on fire and everything, and I don't know. I really love this, though, and I don't think that takes away from the set at all. I think that this is still a really great looking set. There you have it, everyone. That is the Duel on Mustafar, and I gotta say, like, this set is just, it is absolutely astonishing. I think that this is just such a great set, and I'm loving, like I said at the beginning, I love these Duel sets. I continue to buy them. I think that they look absolutely amazing, and you know, from the pictures, I don't think that it really gives it justice, that you really get to see, I hope that I got this across in the review, but you were able to see the lava and the intricate detail that they've actually put into this set, and the cool duel feature, which, again, I don't think the pictures adequately showcase, that you can slide them up and down, and this is really, really exciting, and I'm so glad that I'm able to bring this to you guys. And the only thing that kind of makes me kind of iffy is this, like, like I said before, it doesn't necessarily match up with what's going on in the movie. At least if you want to recreate that, it should be the other way around, I believe, and that's just what I get from actually looking at the clip before reviewing this. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this review. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think of it, and are you going to be picking this up, and let me know down below which sets you want to see me review next. But I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.